good evening, my brothers and sisters. I got a few things that I wanted to say to you right quick, just to get you to see something. And what I want to say is the title of this message, and this is going to help somebody. This is going to help a whole lot of people. If you listen, the scripture says, he that has an ear, let him hear. And the title is Fight the Urge. Fight the urge. And I'm going to give you a nugget of wisdom. I'm going to tell you one of the greatest nuggets of wisdom that God gives. And now it comes through sacrifice. Even Solomon said, in order to get wisdom, there's sorrow. In order to get knowledge, there's grief. But this wisdom comes at that place. You've been in a situation or in a conversation where you felt like you was right. You felt like you was justified. And you felt like you had to say something. You wanted to say something. You ever been in a situation like that where you felt like you had to say something? And now at that place, that's the place of the wisdom. At that place when you feel like you're justified to say something or to do something. But at that place, you fight the urge. You fight the urge. Because when you fight the urge, it's going to be painful because there's something that you want to say or do. But when you fight the urge, what's happening, wisdom is talking to you. You're assessing. The scripture says to be swift to hear, slow to speak. That's where the wisdom is at. The wisdom is in your listening first. Not in you responding from what you heard. It's thinking about it. And so those are some of my words. The greatest wisdom. And I know it's hard because it's like being in a fiery furnace where everything is hot, angry, upset, everything is wrong, and you feel like you got to do something. You feel like you got to say something. That's that place. That's that place where you feel like you got to do something. That's that place where you feel like you got to say something. And that's that place where you don't say nothing. You fight the urge. And when you fight the urge, wisdom is going to speak to you. Wisdom is going to give you the strategy, because wisdom is the ability to apply, assess. Also, wisdom is knowing how to adjust. Is that all right? So this is going to help somebody. When you feel justified in saying something at all, you feel like you got to say something, don't say nothing. Just fight the urge. Fight the urge and say, God, speak to me and give me the wisdom on how to respond and what to say. The scripture says, a word fitly spoken is as apples of gold and pitchers of silver. Is that all right? Fight that urge, because in you fighting that urge, it can save your life. Not only can save your life, it can cause great blessings to come to you. And that is being quiet sometimes. Sometimes when you want to speak and God tell you to be quiet, the scripture says obedience is better than sacrifice. And so be quiet when God speaks to you. Fight that urge. Don't disobey. Is that all right? God bless you. In the mighty name of Jesus.